Hi, this is Nikki Woods, and today we are going beyond the studio on the Tom Joyner Morning Show to talk to Lil Mo about R&B Divas LA. How are you?
I'm great. And you?
I am great as well. It's good to talk to you.
I know, finally, right?
I know.
I think.
It's like you're a beast on Twitter, but when it comes to Skype, it's a little shaky.
I was like, yo, it's connected. It's on. I didn't know what was going on. I haven't Skyped. I'm mostly FaceTime. So like, or what's the other thing? It's something else. There's so many ways to connect, but I just don't know how to log on. So
we're here now, and before we get to R&B Divas LA, I want to ask you about that. How has social media upped your game as far as visibility and other things like that?
Man, it's upped it a lot. Because I'm interactive anyway, so a lot of my fans already know that, oh, she not just tweeting because she got an album or a show or she trying to sell something. That's the way I've basically preferenced everything I do socially. So my digital platform is crazy because everybody knows it's really me and I'm really interactive. So literally my followers have went up and stuff like that. Just I get a update weekly. We get analytics reports. Here go my big word for the week. But I get reports on how much it's growing. Like it's growing like 83% weekly. It's like crazy. So I'm excited about that. And I know once the show actually airs and then people realize, oh, that I'm the same person, then it's really gonna grow exponentially. And I'm ready for it.
Now, do you ever get flack for what you say? Because I know I was watching Twitter, like I do a lot of things now, to see what people were saying about the BET Awards, and you sent out a tweet about Tony Rock, and
my God.
I was like, no, she didn't.
I tried, Tony, but I do. Everybody that knows me, and I think a lot of people will see that with R&B Divas LA, that my personality. Like, I think I should have been a comedian. I'm always on joke time. I just so happen to sing. And a lot of people, oh, you hate? And I'm like, no, I'm really not. I'm really like, now, Tony, you know that won't funny. Like, the majority of the people that I consider, like, close friends, always do. Like, people won't know that Fabulous, the rapper, like, he's freaking hilarious. But he doesn't let everybody see that. I let people see it. I hang around people like Donnell Rollins and, like, just comedians.
Right.
So that's all I know. That's all my family does. And if someone like in our family starts off the day without a joke or like, you tried it, you farted, or if you don't do that, it's like, what's the matter with you? We always stay on joke time. Like, I think that's what keeps us looking young.
Yeah. So
I like to laugh. But Tony, he was a snooze. Okay? He was just tucking to sleep. Charlie Wilson had to go wake him up. No, I'm just kidding.
So tell me about R&B Divas LA. How did you get involved in the show? Why did you want to do the show? And what do you hope will come from this season?
Well, the way I got involved in it, I know I had shot a sizzle reel because I was just like, let me try this TV thing. I've done radio, and I mean, I'm a recording artist, and I know just because of my personality, sometimes with radio, people don't really get to see what you're doing. So with TV, they get to actually see you act a fool and just be crazy, over the top, off the chain, and it honestly brings my tweets to life. Like, people think that, you just tweet and you don't like that fun. There's some people that, a lot of people say, Mo, why do you tweet and why do you have fun? I said, because I'm a fun person. So I'm trying to bring the fun to life and just show that my life is just not about singing, because I don't have to sing until, like, I'm going to Essence Fest, so I don't have to sing until then. But during the week, I'm handling business, interviews, going over my website. Like, we're just strictly business, so you get to see that balance. So I just felt like this was a great way to reintroduce me to my fans on the R&B platform, but you get to see me, in my reality world, like with my kids driving me crazy. You get to see me because I don't have a record deal, so it's just like all these other girls come out and they can't even sing. You get to see me break down that barrier of how hard it really is to be in the industry, even when you're on, and coming back is harder than actually coming out for the first time. So it's just like you get to see that. You get to see me around who I consider my coworkers, which are my castmates. A lot of people say, yeah, so how do y'all get along? I'm like, how you get along with the people you work with at your job? Stuff happens. So you get to see that balance and just all the things that come along with it. And I just know that I wanted to change the scenery. I had just put it in the atmosphere, and I had told my husband, I was just like, we've been in Baltimore. I had a baby last year in 2012, so I was just like, I need to do something real big other than, all right, I'm going to do a radio show, and it's just going to be in D.C., Maryland, or Virginia, whatever. I said, I want to do something real big. So when I had got the call from TV, I know a lot of people at TV One, so they were like, yo, we're branching out with R&B Divas, the brand. And I was like, well, I don't want to move to Atlanta. I was like, no shade. And it had nothing to do with, R&B Divas. I was going to actually do a show called, it was called Preacher's Kids. Ooh, child, that would have been next. I said, well, I'm really not a preacher's kid. My daddy been upgraded to a bishop, so I'm a bishop's kid. So I'm going to be in charge now. But that didn't go through, so I was just like, whatever project presents itself that will be something that I could be a part of that isn't ratchet, but it lets you be human, because you can control how you act. That came about. I got the call, and then the production company Think Factory called me, and since I don't live in LA, I had to interview, not audition, interview over the phone, and I had them in stitches, and they were so, I guess, enamored with my phone conversation. They was just like,
you gave good phone?
I gave good phone. Yes, I love that.
You're so funny.
Just like that. And so when they met me in real life, my phone, my whole mission when I came to LA, it superseded even the phone conversation. I did above and beyond, so much so that even when they had to add extra weeks to shoot in, they called me to do a lot of stuff, and TV One has me working. It's almost like it's what God had ordered, because I wouldn't have this is not anything that I could have planned out it happening like this. Mm-hmm. So I'm just excited about it.